welcome back to the Mind Wolf Pack. How are you doing, guys? Welcome back. So today we are doing another little Find the Animal videos, and we have done some other ones that were pretty hard. But let's just get straight on the video. So I think that gives you 5 seconds, but I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Gives you 5 seconds. Okay, we'll try. Have a go. Okay, I'll get a piece of paper quickly. Post-it note. Bad timing, Becky. Post-it note. Pen. Done. I found it. In the middle, it's a little owl. 2. I found it. It's there. 3. So found that. That's so easy. In the middle of the picture. Oh, found it. That's a hard one. Gee. So come on. Right. Oh, that's a hard one. My favorite animal. It's a wolf. It's there. 4. 6. Okay, found it. Gazelle. Sneaky gazelle. Okay. Number 7. Found it. Multiple. So many of them. Number 8. Found it. Oh, by the way, guys, if you do want to find the animal yourself and I point it out, you want to find it yourself, do pause the video and have a look. But give yourself a timer of 5 seconds. It is better. Number 9. Oh, I know this one. I found it. How many pictures is it? 10. There's 10 or more pictures. Just okay. Oh, that's an easy one. You can spot it probably. I'm pointing it out now. There it is. That's a really obvious one though. Got it. Can you see it, guys? It's there. It's a lion. Yep. 12. Got it. I'm not going to point this one out. I want to see if you can find it. It's like right at the corner. 13. Found it. There's a wolf and wolf. Look at that fox. Now it's a wolf. Very good camo. It's quite hard. 14. Oh, come on. We did this in a different test. That's a leopard down there. I'm just letting you enjoy the music. 15. Found it. Quack, quack. It's a duck. These I've done in previous tests, so I kind of know where they are. But it's just like a duck. 16. Found it. That really, yeah, 16. was just keeping count. Can you see it, guys? 17. Found it. I'll give you a hint, it's like around the middle. Spider. Oh, that just gives me goosebumps now. Look at him there. It's a freaking spider. Yes. How many animals are you able to find in a given time? I found 16 animals. You're welcome. And we're not using this. Oh, this is a really sweet advert. But I have to give it in.
Factsverse presents Photos to Test Your Intelligence.
Okay, guys, let's try do this.
Number 1. Woman in front of the window. Both of these pictures look exactly alike.
They're not.
Most people's eyes would stay up
Found
toward
it.
the woman and compare the scene outside, her hair, clothing, and even the curtains. If you move your eyes back
simple.
and forth between the two pictures, they both look exactly the same.
No, they don't.
The difference is in a place where your eyes would not naturally gaze to first, the
It's an
floor.
asshole.
The real difference is at the right of her feet. In the photo on the left, there is no mouse hole, and on the photo on the right, there is one. Number 2, engineering. This one is a bit harder of the photos to test your intelligence because there is so much detail in these photos. Like our previous photo, the difference between the two photos is the green mechanism to the bottom right of the screen. Like the previous photo, your eyes won't naturally fall
Because
on the bottom of the screen
moves,
because there is
and
so
that
much
one has
detail to look at in the
which
top
that
of the
one doesn't
photo.
have a corner.
Don't be surprised if this one took you a long time. It does for most people. Most people will automatically focus on the 3 holes in the machine above the green mechanism.
Yeah, I
Even
guess
the
so.
temperature on the thermometer is suspect. You also had to
it is.
count all of the bolts and brackets. The blue hoses in the photos also had to be compared. Were there any missing in either photo? Were they the same length? Were they the same color? This
Yeah.
one is very tricky. There's so much going on in the photo that each little
that you
detail
can't
needed to be
concentrate on one.
checked
I
to be
agree.
sure that you didn't miss anything. Number 3, the Mona Lisa. This is one of the hardest pictures to find the difference in. If you look on the left side of the
I saw
woman,
it.
you will notice that the background goes down much further
Yeah,
right by
this
her
one
arm in
doesn't
the
have any,
photo
like,
on the
road.
left than it does with the photo on her right. It's very subtle, but it's there. Most people look for a difference in her smile,
Yeah,
a change in her
her
eyes,
hair,
and you may even have
eyes,
counted her
her
fingers.
clothes.
These photos take a keen eye to spot the difference. Number 4, space photo. This photo is relatively easy. However, you need to keep going back and forth between the two with your eyes because there is so much detail. You need to check if every plant and every star are in both of the photos. You also have to check if the monster in the sky is the same in both pictures, and even the boy on the spaceship. Did he have the same face? Does he have the same hair? It can give you a headache after a while. The answer is actually with the
in the
hole in the
mouth.
front of the boy's spaceship.
Oh
The
my
hole on the
God.
left is
Guys,
much
did you find
smaller
that
than the
one?
hole on the right. If you were lucky
Oh,
enough to
thanks.
set your gaze there the first time, you may have gotten it right away. If
Yeah.
not, I hope you enjoyed the back and forth that it took to finally spot that difference. Number 5, the city.
I found it
This
already.
picture brings your eyes to the towers on the building on the left.
No.
You may have started counting them. Even the train is
2.
suspect. You may have counted the windows on
found
the
2. I
train
found
and
2
checked to see if the
differences.
cloud formation was different in one photo than the other. The actual difference between the two is in the upper right-hand corner. In the photo on the right, there is a plane in the sky. In the photo on the left, there is no plane.
20.
If your eyes went directly to the top of the photo, you
There's
got
a
it right
20 and a
away.
12
Your
and
work
a
is not done yet, though. There is actually
the
a
clock is
second
different.
difference in this photo. In the clock on the left, it's 10 minutes before 10. In the photo on the right, it's 4 o'clock. Since the other photos contained just one difference, this one is a bit more tricky.
Okay.
Number 6,
Oh,
the
what? You
spherical
missed
sculptures.
some.
This is
Wait, he missed some.
one of the easiest
Okay,
photos so
fine.
far. Your eyes are immediately brought to the answer.
Yeah,
In the photo on the
branch.
left, there's a branch hanging in the left corner of the photo. There is no branch in the photo on the right. If you missed this one, you have probably been missing them all. The The branch hanging in front of the photo is not subtle at all. It jumps right off the page at you. This one was easy. Number 7, Disney World. This photo was taken at Disney World, and it contains a great deal of detail. Not only are there all of the Disney characters posing in the shot, you also have to check both castles, which contain a lot of detail in themselves. If you couldn't find something there, you had to check the flags to make sure that they were identical and that nothing was left out. There's also the sky with the clouds and the power lines.
Yeah,
This one will take you a while unless you're very observant. There is so much detail to go back and forth to compare. If you're a huge fan of Mickey Mouse, your eyes focused on him first. If that's the case, you might notice that his ear in the photo on the left is light black with a dark outline. His ear in the other photo is completely colored in.
Yeah.
Subscribe for more.
Oh, should we do riddles? I'll do riddles. Oh, that's a really nice one as well.
Factsverse presents 12 riddles that will blow your mind.
Okay.
Number 1, the months of the year riddle. How many months have 28 days?
All of them.
When asked this question, most people would say 1, February. Because of leap year, they could become confused and not know how to answer.
Oh.
The actual answer to this riddle, though, is all of the months. Every month of the year has at least 28 days.
Yeah,
most have 30 or 31.
Or 20 or 21.
Number 2, two father, two sons riddle.
What?
2 fathers and 2 sons walk into the store. They each buy a candy bar for 50 cents, but they spend $1.50. How is that possible? Well, it was the grandfather, the father, and a son who went into the store. The grandfather and the father are the 2 fathers, and the father and the son are the 2 sons. Number 3, railroad riddle.
Okay.
Railroad crossing without any cars. How do you spell that without using the letter R? That. T-H-A-T.
That.
The question asked how you spell that, not to describe a railroad word. Number 4, the royalty riddle.
Okay.
In a large room sits the king, the queen, and a set of twins. With all of these people, there are no adults in the room. How is this possible?
Right, I'll stop it there. I think I know the answer. Is it there's a king? I mean, like, they're showing us pictures of beds, so that must be something. So is it the king-size bed and then 2 small single beds?
They are all beds. A king-sized bed, a queen-sized bed, and 2 twin beds.
Yay!
Number 5, the woods riddle.
Okay.
How far can you run into the woods? Halfway.
Halfway,
If you keep running, you'd be running out of the woods. Number 6, the pack riddle. There are 2 men in the desert, and they both have backpacks on. One of the men is alive and his pack is open. The other man is dead and his pack is closed.
Well, since there's a picture of parachutes, I guess the backpack means that it's the parachute case. So that means that one of them is so the one that has the closed backpack is dead, and the other one's alive because it parachute opened.
What is in the dead man's pack?
Parachute.
A parachute. The man alive had a parachute in his pack, but it opened. The man with the parachute in his pack that didn't open fell to his death. Number 7, the need, want, use riddle.
What?
There is the thing. The manufacturer doesn't need it. The buyer really doesn't want it, and the user doesn't even know that he's using it.
Let's think about this. So the person doesn't need it. The buyer doesn't want it. And the person who's using it doesn't know is it a coffin? Because you don't want to buy a coffin, and when you're dead, you don't know you're in a coffin.
What is the item?
Coffin.
A coffin. The manufacturer is alive, so they don't need it. The person buying a casket doesn't want it because it means that a loved one has died, and the person using it doesn't know because, well, they're dead. Number 8, the word riddle. I am something. I am the beginning of the end. I am the end of time and space. I am extremely essential to creation, and I surround
E.
every single place. What am I?
E.
I am the letter E.
Because
And starts with E. Time and space both end with E. You cannot write the word creation without the letter E, and the phrase every single place starts and ends with the letter E, so it surrounds the phrase. Number 9, the what am I riddle.
okay.
I dig out very tiny caves. Sometimes I store silver and gold in them.
Dentist.
I can also build bridges of silver, and I can make
Can't be
crowns of gold. They are the
Dentist.
smallest bridges that you could ever imagine.
Dentist,
Eventually,
full braces.
someone is going to need my help. Unfortunately, there are many people who are afraid to accept my help.
Yeah.
Who am
dentist.
I? The dentist. They drill in the teeth and fill them with gold or silver fillings. They make dental bridges for people with missing teeth, and they fit patients with crowns. Everyone needs the help of the dentist, and some people have a huge fear of the dentist.
Yep, that's
Number
true.
10, the E riddle.
Okay.
What am I? I start with the letter E, and I end with the letter E, but I only contain one letter.
Okay.
What am I? The answer.
Guys, I'll leave it there for a cliffhanger. Do post your comments in the comment section down below, and I will give in the answer in the next episode. Work it out, put it in the comment section down below. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.